my question is, I have a couple of channels now. I'm doing online marketing, but I wanted to see what you guys thought about doing offline marketing as well as online.
You mean for advertising a business?
No, advertising to drive traffic to my channel.
Offline marketing.
Offline
Drive
marketing.
traffic to your channel.
Yes.
Yeah. So this channel right here, the origin of this channel was offline marketing. When my dad created the concept of MetablismoTV, was in 2010. For a whole 2 years, we did TV ads trying to get people into this channel. Granted, it was only Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a small little island of 2 million people, but we didn't gain traction. Now, the main reason that we didn't gain traction was because we weren't even there. We were sending traffic here, which is a website that is not very pretty, and it's still live. We're actually in the process of revamping it, what is called MetablismoTV.com. And all the content is there right now still, but this is the origin. My dad had a romantic vision that he said, why am I going to send the traffic to YouTube? Why not control my own traffic myself? Right? He wanted to do that. In 2012, we said, Dad, YouTube is a little bit bigger than you, all right? And they have a lot more traffic than you, and a lot more money than you, and a lot more eyeballs than you. So let's go, all right? My brother, actually my oldest brother, was the one that made him see you're right. And then we just started making the move into the world of YouTube, and that's when we skyrocketed. But the reason why I tell you that is because we did try not that deep. If it was today, right now, I would be very interested in testing some offline strategies. Something that I can tell you right now that I'm doing a lot, I'm back to doing postcards again, all right? I'm back to doing some traditional marketing. The one thing that I'm into right now is postcards. And the reason for that is because I believe that all the changes on the digital world have caused disruption and inability to accurately predict the customer's journey. For those of you in the internet world, you know that Apple has made a lot of changes, and these changes are also going to be followed up by Google, and you don't see as much what happens when somebody lands on your website. Data is being blocked from you. So because of that, you don't get to really understand that customer journey completely. So now offline marketing is not that far off from online marketing when it comes to targeting. So I'm all into trying these things out again. Something that I'm looking into right now, I'm in the process of researching, is Hulu advertising. Because Hulu is going back in time with television, in which, who has a Hulu account? Hulu. You got no choice but to consume the ads. There is no skipping off the ads.
Right.
They're going back to 1991 television, in which you had no choice. Either go to the bathroom or read a magazine or whatever, but you had to consume the ads. Hulu is bringing that back. So I am finding myself consuming ads again. So I'm like, is it time to jump back in on Hulu? So I'm looking into these channels. These avenues are interesting to explore again, because you can create, Facebook ads could be very rough. You can create an ad with your phone, right? If you want to go to Hulu, you have to create a production. It's going to cost you more money. You're talking about a $10,000, $20,000 video ad, right? It's not going to be something with your iPhone. But it's interesting. I have a friend of mine who's an e-commerce legend. His name is 𝗙𝗙𝗪𝗏. He did a campaign on this, and he's getting $2 from every dollar spent on a Hulu campaign. And he's finding that it's feeding his brand. So there are opportunities there. It's about testing. Put a little bit of budget. Don't run dry. Cash is oxygen. If you get rid of it completely, that's where a business ends. So make sure you protect your money along the way. But there's plenty of opportunities beyond the world of the internet. But in the internet, I will focus still on the major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You got to be everywhere. You got to be omnipresent, as many places as possible, because that is the opportunity of today's world, that you can press a few buttons and reach the world. So go for it and give it a try, and let us know what the results were.